You know, as the weather cools down, probably the last thing you're thinking about is a summer veggie garden. But you know, with proper planning, the possibilities are endless. So today, I've brought you to a veggie garden that is just jam-packed full of great ideas.
Frank Belliston has been the custodian of this private plot for about the past 10 years or so.
And there, eggplants, cherries. Oh, cos?
Yes, cos lettuce.
Wow.
Yes.
Incredibly, more than 50 varieties of fruit and veg are grown on this traditional quarter-acre block. On an alluvial plain near the Torrens, it's perfectly positioned to take advantage of a north-facing, sunny aspect, and it's chock-a-block with great ideas.
Frank, I'm so impressed by this garden, and you know, you've really done an incredible job, and I cannot believe the size of those onions. What's the trick there?
Well, I've maintained that you must plant everything after the shortest day of the year, because the days start to get longer, the nights get shorter, and they tend to grow much better.
And tomatoes, what's your tips on tomatoes?
Well, on tomatoes, firstly, you must have your ground level and never water overhead. I always put rapid raiser and then a bit of complete D when I plant. And then as the tomatoes get to about a 10-cent size, I alternate every fortnight with a complete D and rapid raiser.
Right the way through.
Yeah.
Frank didn't give away all his secrets, but another tip I got was only allow 2 stems to grow on each trellis. And here's his secret weapon, an old-fashioned powder puffer for dusting, and he won't use anything else.
A couple of other crops that I look at and admire. One is capsicum, the other's eggplant.
Yes.
How do you grow them so big?
Maybe luck. No, fertiliser, the normal thing. Fertiliser, it's like us, I suppose. We need food, and they need food, and they need water.
Yeah.
Now, you might think Frank would spend days here at a time, but a well-planned garden like this can be maintained with about 8 to 10 hours a week. It's all about the timing, like these staggered plantings of sweet corn.
If you put them all in at once, you get them all at once. So you stagger them and about once every month, and you've got a constant supply of corn.
And how do you know when they're ripe?
When they're ripe, you can see the hairy thing on
Silk,
the end that makes the silk. That goes real dark brown, and it should be ready by then.
Then there's the fruit, stone fruit, citrus. I could see all sorts, even a mango and an avocado tree. And many are espaliered to save space. And look at these strawberries, cleverly protected with a wire framework.
I feel like a giant amongst these trees. These are dwarf rootstock and dwarf varieties of stone fruits. And it's just perfect, even in this big garden. They don't take up a lot of room. And just have a look at this. What a crop. I'm a week too early though. Now Frank, is there anything in this garden you just can't do without?
Yes, the organic fertiliser and complete D.
And also looking around at all the different vegetables and fruit trees, have you got a favourite or not?
Now, I've got 2 favourites. Potatoes, because I was an ex-potato grower.
Fair enough.
And tomatoes.
There's so many tomatoes on the market.
Yes.
And you reckon you've sorted out one that really is good for our climate?
I like Mighty Red. That seems to be the most stable and the best flavour of all, I think.
And if that hasn't inspired you, in the spring issue of SA Gardens magazine, I featured 12 veggie plants that are just perfect for planting at this time of the year here in South Australia.
Well, there you are. There's no doubt about it. Preparation is the key thing to having a successful summer veggie garden. So start doing that right now. Pick a nice sunny spot, level ground, dig in your organic matter, and you'll be right and ready to go. Because it's one of the most exciting things you can do to grow and eat your own veggies.